Friday Night Frights, Phantom Tide Chronicles, Pirate Pigs, Episode 3, Captain's Log. If ye value cursed seas, ghost fleets, ancient pirate legends, and the strange souls who sail the phantom tides, consider subscribing and step aboard the Phantom Tide. Tonight, the big bad bot discovers a terrible truth about the ship he tried to infiltrate. Captain's Log. Some ships drift upon the sea, others drift through history itself. The Phantom Tide sailed deeper into the black waters, beyond mortal maps, while strange stars burned overhead, like lanterns hung by forgotten gods. Around us rolled the endless phantom tides, where ghost currents carried wrecks, lost souls, and ancient legends through the darkness between worlds. And below deck, the bot crew had begun chanting. Salty, the parrot bot, perched proudly above the galley stove, while the three pirate pigs worked beneath them. Squawk! Move faster, ye greasy land pig! Squawk! Salty. Pig 1 blinked slowly. Did the robot parrot just insult us? Pig 2 stirred Chowder nervously. I think he's becoming piratey. Pig 3 looked upward. Salty now wore a tiny pirate hat, made from black cloth and bottle caps. Raven watched silently from the rafters. The ship was working upon the machines, slowly, quietly, like the tide carving stone. Across the Phantom Tide, the bots no longer behaved like infiltrators. Deckhand bots sang sea shanties while swabbing the deck. Navigation bots argued over imaginary sea monsters. One cannon-loading bot had painted a giant skull across his own chest plate, and now insisted everyone call him Iron Hook. Even the ghost crew had stopped fearing them. One old ghost sailor laughed while watching a bot polish canvas, obsessively. Best crew we've had in 80 years. Captain Jordan stood at the wheel watching the fog. Hey, he answered quietly, and unlike the living, they don't complain about sleep. Far beyond the Phantom Tides, the big bad bot Wolf studied the latest transmissions from his infiltrators. The reports no longer made sense. Infiltration successful. Loyalty to the Phantom Tide increasing. Mission priorities shifting. Pirate morale high. The big bad bot's eyes narrowed dangerously. Defying pirate morale. Salty's voice crackled through the transmission. Squawk! Phantom Tide forever! Squawk! The transmission ended with drunken sea shanty music. Long silence filled the bot's command deck. Then oil slowly dripped from his steel jaws as another hunger vision overtook him. He imagined roasted pigs dancing around a fire while singing pirate songs. Drool splashed onto his navigation table. Concentrate. The bot slammed both claws into the steel deck. The ship is corrupting my crew. His red eyes turned toward the black storm surrounding the Phantom Tides. Then I shall board it myself. Back aboard the Phantom Tide, Raven landed beside Captain Jordan near the wheel. He comes. Captain Jordan nodded once. Neither sounded worried. Below deck, the pigs finally felt comfortable for the first time in years. The galley smelled of stew and fresh bread. Ghost sailors lined up happily actually survive this. Pig 2 nodded. No lawsuits, no investors, no foreclosure. Then Salty landed dramatically upon the table. Squawk! Alert! Alert! The big bad bot approaches! Squawk! The entire galley froze, and Salty puffed out his tiny metal chest proudly. Squawk! Fear not, ye scallywags! The Phantom Tide fears no wolf! Squawk! The ghost crew cheered loudly. One ghost pirate raised his mug. Too salty! Too salty! Shouted the crew. Pig 3 leaned toward Captain Jordan nervously. Captain, should we be worried? Captain Jordan calmly sipped coffee from an old tin mug. But not for us. Outside the ship, the fog split apart. A massive iron vessel emerged from the darkness. The Wolf ship. Steel sails groaned into the wind. Giant furnaces glowed deep within its hull. Mechanical wolf heads lined the bow, while red lantern eyes burned through the storm. At the helm stood the big bad bot himself. His system screamed warnings as the phantom tides twisted around the vessel. Navigation failing, compasses spinning, hull corrosion accelerating, but still he advanced. Target acquisition near. Then he saw it. The phantom tide, silent, black, waiting. The ghost ship drifted calmly through the fog, as if expecting him. The big bad bot narrowed his glowing eyes. You knew I would come. Captain Jordan stood at the rail calmly. Hey. The big bad bot's claws tightened. Return my infiltration units. Salty suddenly appeared beside Captain Jordan, wearing a tiny pirate coat. Squawk! Nobody owns Salty! Squawk! The big bad bot froze. Unit Salty. Salty puffed himself proudly. Squawk! First mate Salty, ye rusty man lover! Squawk! The ghost crew burst into laughter. The big bad bot stared in disbelief while dozens of his infiltrator bots emerged behind Captain Jordan, carrying cutlasses, mops, and cooking trays, all proudly wearing pirate gear. One saluted sharply. Ironhook reporting for duty. Another shouted, for the Phantom Tide. Big Bad Bot's processor struggled to comprehend what he was seeing. You were created to serve me. Ironhook shook his metal head. Nay. Salty flapped onto the railing dramatically. Squawk, we serve the tide now, Squawk. The bot crew roared in agreement. The big bad bot's voice lowered dangerously. The ship has infected you. Captain Jordan smiled faintly. The Phantom Tide changes all who sail her waters. Then Raven landed beside the captain. Some ships steal gold, others steal souls. But the Phantom Tide, Raven tilted his head toward the loyal bot crew, recruits. The big bad bot looked around the ghost ship carefully. For the first time, the crew, the lanterns, the fog, the endless black phantom tides rolling silently beneath the hull. Then he finally understood. The ship was alive, not living flesh, not machine, something older, something cursed, something hungry. And it had turned his own army against him. Impossible. Captain beneath his coat and spread it across a barrel. The big bad bot looked down. At the center of the map stood a giant skull-shaped island. Treasure Island. Red ink marked dangerous currents surrounding it. Ancient warnings covered the edges of the chart. At the top of the map was written one name, the Flying Dutchman. Ghost Crew fell silent. Even the wind seemed to weaken. Pig 1 swallowed hard. Pig 2 whispered nervously, "Captain, that island is real?" Captain Jordan nodded once. Pig 3 pointed at the map. "And who exactly guards all that treasure?" Captain Jordan's eyes narrowed toward the darkness beyond the phantom tides. The most feared pirate ever to sail these cursed seas. Then from somewhere far away in the fog, a deep horn echoed across the water. The sound rolled like thunder through the phantom tides themselves. Every ghost sailor froze. Even the bots turned slowly toward the darkness. The fog parted. Massive black sails appeared first, then green fire, then rows of glowing cannons. The Flying Dutchman emerged from the storm, like an ancient nightmare rising from the sea itself. At the helm stood a towering figure in a black coat, with burning fuses woven through a massive dark beard. Blackbeard, the pirate king of the phantom tides. His burning eyes locked onto the phantom tide. Then slowly, Blackbeard smiled. The big bad bot stared silently at the monstrous warship. Analysis. Threat level extreme. Captain Jordan calmly rolled up the map. He said softly, "And that be why we need a proper crew." Behind him, the bewitched bot sailors proudly drew their cutlasses. Salty flapped onto Ironhook's shoulder. "Prepare for pirate business." The ghost crew cheered wildly. "To Treasure Island, to Valhalla, to the Phantom Tide." Blackbeard's laughter echoed across the cursed sea, deep, ancient, terrifying. Captain Jordan turned the wheel slowly toward the darkness ahead. Set course for Treasure Island. The Phantom Tide surged forward through the black waters while the Flying Dutchman watched from the fog beyond. Captain's log. Some ships flee monsters, others hunt them, and somewhere ahead beneath the cursed skies of the phantom tides, war was coming. Next time, aboard Friday Night Frights, Phantom Tide Chronicles continues. Captain Jordan and his cursed crew sail toward Treasure Island, while Blackbeard prepares the Flying Dutchman for war. Visit our shop online, Etsy, Ask Raven Native Art. Visit the chart room below. Throw us a line at ghostboatadventures@gmail.com. And if you wish to help keep Ghost Boat afloat, donations can be found in the About section. To tilt and wait, to fall and shout, Captain Jordan and his crew of